perfect tense is and what is the function of the past perfect. The past perfect tense is used to describe an action that was complete before another action or even the past. It is formed using had and followed by the past participle of the verb. The main function of this tense is to show which action happened first when discussing two past events. Here, the illustration that visually explains the past perfect tense. I had eaten dinner before she arrived. In this sentence, the action of eating happened before the action of her arrival. The past perfect have made this clear by indicating the earlier event, using a timeline to show the sequence of two past events.
And now I'll be explaining about the formula or pattern used in past perfect tense. The formula or pattern used in past perfect tense is rather quite simple because it only requires three main things, which is the subject itself, had, and verb pre. Of course, the two main things here that are vital and differs this from the other tenses are had and verb pre, or also known as past participle. Had here is the auxiliary verb used in the tense, and unlike has or have, is unique because you don't really need to change based on the subject, and therefore you can use had in almost every form of the sentence. Speaking of the form of the sentences, just like the other tenses, this is divided into three forms, which is positive, negative, and interrogative. The first form is positive, which follows the simple formula, which is subject plus had plus verb pre. And for negative, it's just subject, had, and you just add in a not after the had, and then plus verb pre. And finally, for interrogative, you just need to move the had to the front. So that being had plus subject plus verb pre.
Some example of past perfect tense. For the positive form, she had finished her homework before the movie started. For the negative form, she had not finished her homework before the movie started. For the interrogative form, had she finished her homework before the movie started? And one another example, they had eaten breakfast before school. For the negative form, they had not eaten breakfast before school. For the interrogative, had they eaten breakfast before school?
Now, I'll mention a few sentences and you try to complete them using the past perfect tense. She, her homework before dinner. She, her homework before dinner. The answer is had finished. She had finished her homework before dinner. They, the party when we arrived. They, the party when we arrived. The answer is they had left the party when we arrived. Had left. I, the onion before my mom told me to do it. I, the onion before my mom told me to do it. The answer is had cut. I had cut the onion before my mom told me to do it.